What's up, meatbags? It's the oft-imitated, never duplicated, chosen one of CG, Chicano Stanley, Frog Tony. And today we're going to be talking about the Tomb Raider TV series, Sophie Turner, and her new look. Her look as Lara Croft. It says Tomb Raider first look reveals Sophie Turner suited up as video game accurate Lara Croft. And now this is a video game accurate to the first game, right? So let's take a look. Just off the headshot alone, I think this is very Lara Croft-esque. She's got the face, the head shape, everything, right? She doesn't have real chubby cheeks. She looks like Lara Croft to me. It says Amazon MGM Studios has shared a first look at Sophie Turner suited up as Lara Croft in Prime Video's Tomb Raider TV series, and the costume design sticks closely to the games. It says, as we first reported on GameFragger.com, Amazon MGM Studios has announced that production is officially underway on its upcoming Tomb Raider series. And with that news comes a first look image of Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones as Lara Croft in the Prime Video adaptation. I love how they mention her from Game of Thrones, but nothing else, right? She definitely wasn't in those X-Men movies. It says, we're sure you'll immediately notice that the show is sticking very close to how the character appeared in the original PlayStation video games, right down to her glasses and the color of her tank top. Fans often demand accuracy, and while that always risks comparisons to cosplay, there's no denying that Turner looks the part. It says whether the character's look will evolve over the course of the series remains to be seen. Most had expected a costume design more in line with what was used in the 2018 movie starring Alicia Vikander, but this is classic Tomb Raider through and through. I wonder if they're going with the original Tomb Raider storyline, if they're going with the updated Tomb Raider storyline, a mix and match of the two. I'm not a big Tomb Raider fan personally. I have not really played any of the games. So, I don't have a dog in the fight, as it were. But I also don't have any high hopes with the way Amazon has treated the Lord of the Rings franchise, partially out of their control because they didn't have access to all the Lord of the Ring materials, but also partly because they're just really bad at their job. I don't know if I have high hopes for this. This might be a case of they give you this image, they show you this is Lara Croft, and it's like one scene, or like she puts it on, and she's like, oh, this is ridiculous, and then takes it off, and it's like, this is a much better outfit for tomb raiding, right? We don't know what this is, and I don't have high hopes that this is going to be the final outfit. It says, according to Turner, I can't say much, but my preparation began in February 2025. I've been training for a long time now, coming up on a year, and we're going to start shooting in January. Turner recently revealed, I'm really excited, but I feel prepared, and I feel really lucky to have such a great relationship with Amazon. I'm excited for the world to see what we do at Lara and Tomb Raider. I think it's going to be something special. It says Prime Video's Tomb Raider series is based on the iconic Tomb Raider video game franchise, which follows the adventures of world-famous archaeologist and adventurer Lara Croft. It says the project stars Sophie Turner as Lara Croft, alongside recently announced cast Sigourney Weaver, Jason Isaacs, Martin Bob Semple, Jack Bannon, John Heffernan, Bill Patterson Joseph, Sasha Luce, Juliette Motamed, Celia Imrie, and August Witterstein. Wow, this sounds like a lot of people. Way too many people, right? There should be Lara Croft, the butler, an antagonist, maybe a pilot piloting her plane or something. Maybe like 5 people tops I think should be starring in the series. This seems like a lot. Seems to be a lot of characters. Probably going to be a lot of focus on things other than Lara Croft, other than tomb raiding, right? It should be a high-octane, action-packed series. She gets her mission. She gets her, like, hey, this is the tomb we're going to go raid. And boom, it should be just balls-to-the-wall action, raiding tombs left and right. But it seems like there's going to be more, and I don't know if that's a good thing. It says Tomb Raider is led by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Fleabag, serving as creator, writer, executive producer, and co-showrunner alongside Chad Hodge as co-showrunner and executive producer. They are joined by Jonathan Van Tolken, who will serve as director and executive producer. Says the series is executive produced by Amazon MGM Studios, Crystal Dynamics, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Jenny Robbins through Wells Street Films, Dimitri M. Johnson, Michael Lawrence Goldberg, Timothy I. Stevenson, and Dallas Dickinson through Story Kitchen, Michael Schnell, and Legendary Television. Wow, that's a lot of producers, a lot of chefs in the kitchen. Tomb Raider is co-executive produced by Matt Mickinson and Jan R. Martin as producer. So here's the first look of Sophie Turner as Lara Croft. Now, what do you guys think? I think this is a pretty good, accurate image. I know there's a lot of people complaining that her boobs are not big enough, but I mean, these are Sophie Turner's boobs. She has not gotten a boob job. She's not gotten increased. I don't know. You guys want to put her in a padded bra or something, maybe? But these are her boobs. I heard some people claiming that Amazon had strapped her boobs down, or maybe made her wear something to cover them up or to push them in. I don't think this is the case. If you look at pictures of Sophie Turner, she does not have huge double D breasts. I think she has small B cups, right? Nothing to be ashamed of, but she doesn't have the big Angelina Jolie boobies. And personally, I mean, she's a decent enough actress. From what I understand, she probably can nail the accent that Lara Croft needs. And she's fit. She's skinny. She's not like super fat and super dumpy or something, right? So I think this is a pretty good fit. I think it's going to be a pretty good look for Lara Croft. I can't speak to the quality of the series or the writing. I don't know if that's going to be good or not, but at the very least, she looks very much like Lara Croft, right? It's like looking at a magazine from the 90s, you know, an EGM or a Game Pro featuring Lara Croft on the cover, right? So I think it's going to be at least decent enough in the department of costumes and things like that. But let me know what you think in the comments. This is just a quick video wanting to show off the new look of Lara Croft for that TV series. You think it's going to be good? You think it's going to be garbage? Does she look enough like Lara Croft to you? Or do you want someone with them big old boobies? Let me know. And as always, love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.